Hello, and welcome back to another More Meat After video. I'm Mickey.
I'm Dan. This has been requested. I have no idea how many times.
Oh, genuinely 200 plus.
Yeah, so many comments. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you for everything, Queen
fans. Thank you so much for viewing and everything. Yeah, it's been
we've been referred to a few times now as a Queen reaction channel. Might shoot ourselves in the foot here. We're not a Queen reaction channel. It just so happens that we really like Queen, and you guys have really enjoyed us reacting to Queen. Yeah. So we kind of just have been doing loads of Queen reactions because they're like our main request, all the time. So this one, like Dan said previously, has been requested loads of times, and we can actually say it, Dan. We've never seen this.
No.
Never seen this. I don't think I've seen anything from this set.
I have. I think it's Now I'm Here.
Okay.
But that's it. I've definitely watched something from this before, but I can't remember what. It was probably 10 plus years ago now.
Interesting.
So this is going to be fresh to me as well.
Damn. Should we get into it?
That's going to be exciting.
Okay, darlings, this is a little delicate little number called White Queen.
Oh, he's so British there.
Yeah.
So sad.
He sounds so different.
Smiling.
Wait, this is the day before Christmas?
So sad.
That's so weird.
It's like Univibe or something.
Such a breathless night as this, on my brow, the lightest kiss, I walked alone. Not around, yet it's safe, my lady soon will stir this way, sorrow no more. The white queen walks, and the night grows. Mother of the willow queen, I call her name. Beneath the window have I stayed. I love the footsteps that she made, and when she came.
We say in every single Queen video, John Deacon's bass player.
Yeah, man.
Why is he so good?
Yeah, John Deacon's really good.
It's really interesting to see, one, the change in look, but the change in sound as well.
Oh my God, he sounds so different.
Yeah, he does. It's really interesting. Obviously, if you've watched our Live Aid one, that's probably the most recent one that we did. They're a fully formed band. They know what the sound is. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a little bit more raw here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely
great.
more raw,
it's really
which
cool.
Is really cool. What weird sound. Is it like a Univibe he's got on the guitar?
I don't know.
I think it might be a Univibe or some really, really deep chorus.
Yeah. Fun fact, my granddad was at this gig.
Oh, was he?
My dad the other day was just like, oh yeah, because we were talking about like the Stones gig that he went to or something like that. And I said like, oh, what did Granddad ever say like what his best gig was? And he was like, oh, we went to see Queen in like, it was like 74 or 75 at Hammersmith Apollo. And I was like, oh, the one that everyone's been requesting. It's like, well, how have you never mentioned that before? So yeah, he was there. I've also been on the stage of this venue, and it's a very, very cool venue. Super, super cool.
What's it called now?
It's literally just changed.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I still refer to it as Hammersmith Apollo.
Yeah.
But it's just changed. Eventime Apollo.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a sponsor thing?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a very, very cool venue.
Yeah, but like we said, it's really raw. Like his vocals are really raw,
Yeah.
and it's obviously Sheer Heart Attack is my favorite album. I can't remember when it came out. It might be 74. I don't know. But obviously that's production and all that stuff. He's not the Freddie that we know and love here, is he? He's like 97% of the way there or something like that.
Yeah.
Like he's a little bit flat in some places, which is fine. It's live. He's still the greatest singer here ever. But yeah, it's interesting.
It's really weird to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit like, because like you said, going from Live Aid to this, it's gone from like they're so young here.
Yeah.
It's so like everything's still quite new to them. The difference of done it a billion times Live Aid to like you said, raw. It's so cool because you can see why they had the blow up they did. Because it's like if you're this good when you're, I don't know when they started, but it wouldn't have been much longer before this.
Maybe a few years, I don't know.
Yeah. So they're still quite new. So I'm trying to picture like a band that's like starting to make it now that had been out around this long. To be this, to be able to make you just watch and listen that quick into your career is such a powerful thing to do. And it's no wonder they became the Queen that we all know now.
I want to make it abundantly clear, like when we say it's raw and all that stuff, this is still an incredible performance.
Oh yeah, raw isn't a bad thing. Raw is inexperienced.
Yeah.
Which again, you might take as like what do you mean inexperienced? I mean that they're young and they haven't done it much.
Yeah.
And that's not me going they're bad. I'm saying how are they doing this with no experience?
Yeah.
It just shows how good they were from the get-go.
Yeah.
So they must have just gone bang.
Shall we?
Actually, let us know in the comments, like when they formed, and how quick their trajectory was, because I don't really know. I don't know. I've always known Queen are like probably top 5 or maybe even top 3 biggest things ever.
Biggest bands in the UK, probably.
Oh yeah,
maybe
for sure.
Worldwide. I don't know.
Probably worldwide. Yeah. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us know. Give us some history.
Yeah, please.
White queen of my heart did ache and dry my lips. No words can
Nice from Roger.
still I wait. No tears in my eyes, so sad it is as it
It was
Cool.
very 70s there in that section. I got a bit of Pink Floyd vibes in there.
I was going to say that song and performance, it made me think of two bands
Okay.
that era of Queen have definitely heavily inspired.
Okay.
One, quite an obvious one, the Struts.
Yes, definitely.
If
yes.
you don't know the band The Struts, their song Luke Spiller is incredible, first of all, and is definitely heavily inspired by Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. The look in particular.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you want to see him perform, actually, they went on tour with Foo Fighters, and Luke comes out and they do Under Pressure.
Nice.
And shock horror, Luke absolutely kills it. And the other band, and you might be surprised by this, Metallica.
Yeah, some of the earlier stuff,
One
maybe.
and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. It was super. There was even down to like the fills were quite larsy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely see that. Maybe not the vocals, but yeah, like atmospherically, I think so. Is it a Phase 90?
It might be a phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good shout, actually. Yeah. Could be. Script. Yeah. That makes sense.
On the guitar, that's what.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a guitar effect.
It's cool that they use the same instruments. It's
Man.
got the same bass that he had at Live Aid. So he's been playing that for 10 years.
Yeah, man.
And the same guitar. I don't know, he's built a bunch of those guitars, but how cool's that?
It is very cool. I really like that, actually.
Like he could have. They're probably rich at this point, aren't they? They could have bought any guitars, any any basses that they wanted, and they kept the same ones.
Yeah, that is really cool. I do like that, actually.
I thought, it reminded me a bit of One Comfortably Numb, but that might be just because it was the Descending run from whatever that was, and Echoes. I
Yeah.
got some Echoes vibes in there from Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
So we rate stuff out of 100, King Arthur's, because we called me Arthur. This is going to be controversial, but this isn't our first. This is the first
Queen video that
isn't 100.
Yeah.
But this was super cool.
It was. Oh.
And it's really awesome to see like the growth and progression of Queen, because it's not something that I'd looked at before, really.
Do you know what's same? I think, yeah. I don't know if people realize this, but like we love Queen, but they're like, I don't actually know that much about Queen. I don't really. I haven't listened. I haven't like completely delved into all their albums or anything. Not for any particular reason, other than I mentioned it. I think in a previous video. My knowledge of old music is what my dad showed me growing up, and then I've explored a little bit, but obviously like we're young, like I had to take in like the noughties music, the 10s and the 20s. Like there's a lot that we've grown up with and had to take in as well. So slowly but surely getting through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
And Queen is one of them bands that I do know, don't get me wrong, it's very hard not to, and I appreciate everything they've done, but I've never heard this song before.
Okay.
I've never really looked at this era of Queen before. So exactly what you said, it's so, even down to we said it right at the start, hearing Freddie talk.
Yeah.
I was like,
different.
what the hell?
Yeah.
I was like, that's so weird because he was so British.
Yeah.
He was like, darlings.
I know significantly more about Queen. I don't know much about like the history and backstory, but I've listened to a lot of their albums because my uncle was their biggest fan. Probably he has all of the records, and I don't necessarily know what was wrong with him, but he basically lost his memory. But if you asked him about Queen, it was like the one thing he could remember. So I had the same conversation with him hundreds of times about Queen, telling me how much he loved Queen. I think he probably was here. He was probably at Live Aid. He's told me he's seen them so many times, and I've heard that story like a million times. I love it. So, but I don't really know that much about him.
Yeah.
I mean, we was blasting Queen the other day, and I was singing along to all the songs. But I still rate this quite high. I I don't know though. 80, high 80s maybe?
Go on, say a number because I've got a number in my head.
87.
I was thinking 88.
Okay, I can go 88. I'm happy
Yeah.
to go 88. Yeah, I didn't get chills. If
No,
you've watched our videos, yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think that song is a very chills song.
No.
It's a good.
It
It's a
could be.
really good. Yeah, it could be. It was just a really good song and a really good performance. So it's
Yeah.
an 88. Yeah.
His guitar solo was great.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
shredding.
And again, it just shows how consistent they are. That even in '75, they were still just smashing this out.
One of the really cool things, I don't know if it was like this live, but we had the guitar in the right ear and then all of the delay was in the left.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was very cool. Cool.
If you enjoyed that, let us know. Leave a like.
Yeah,
Leave
let
a
us know
comment.
some more Queen.
People want us to do Adam Lambert era.
Yeah.
I think there's one from 2016, which we probably might do.
Do you know, because I don't know why. I always thought that like Queen fans weren't huge on that.
Oh no, they love it apparently.
Yeah.
From the
Because looking at the comments, people
Yeah.
really love it. So like, let us know a bit about that as well. Is there a divide? Because I know that John Deacon doesn't play with it because he's like, I just don't want to play without Freddie.
Which is fair enough.
Which is
I
fair
respect
enough,
that
yeah.
So much.
It's the same as like the film. I've seen a load of people talk about the film. I think I told you briefly about it. So it's like Sacha Baron Cohen, who played like Borat and Ali G and stuff like that, is absolutely obsessed with Freddie Mercury, had written a film and he was going to play Freddie Mercury. Don't know how that would have panned out, but he had like, it was a full-on in-depth history of like Freddie Mercury. It wasn't a Queen film, it was a Freddie Mercury film. And then Roger and Brian like caught wind of it and were like, yeah, we'll be involved. And kind of just rewrote the whole thing as like a Queen film. That's why when you watch it, it is following Freddie the whole way through, but it is a Queen film.
Yeah.
It's Queen and that's it. And eventually Sacha Baron Cohen was like, you take it. I just don't want any
Fair
part of it anymore. And it is a very, very good film. But yeah, let us know in the comments any more shows you want that aren't Hammersmith, that aren't Live Aid, that aren't like the obvious ones.
Yeah.
Is there any like underground ones that we don't know? And if you want us to react to an Adam Lambert one, let us know. Also, that dude, I can't remember his name, that literally is like, he sounds exactly like Freddie Mercury. I don't know who he is. I can't remember his name, but it's scary how much he sounds like Freddie Mercury. He even looks a little bit like him. If you want us to react to him, because your face is telling me you don't know who I'm talking about,
no idea what you're talking
which is
about.
sick. Okay, yeah, if you want us to react to him, let us know.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.